Hi everybody, welcome to another career tutorial. I'm cripeman, and what we're going to do this time through is we're going to make a steampunk arch. Actually, it's a redo of another tutorial I did, but we're going to see if we can add a little more quality to it. First of all, let's go ahead and jump in our spline modeler, and you notice that you go into the spline modeling room. Now, let's go ahead and put this in four panes. And what we want to do is we want to grab a rectangle and then draw it out on your front plane. Now after you do that, go ahead and push Shift Command C, and that's going to ensure that you're centered on the plane. Now let's thin this guy out a little bit. Bring it back about there, and just get an overall look. 350. We want to go ahead and make that 3 feet because we want to put it something right in the middle. Now, Carrera has a weird modeling convention. In that you gotta do a little tweaking to get some booleans out of it, but you get booleans out of it. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. Oh, what am I doing? Go over here and let's make an oval. We aren't going to make quite as many ovals as we had in the last tutorial. Let's go ahead and make that 1 foot by 1 foot, and let's go ahead and move that over just a little bit. Actually, push 1, zoom in, and you can get right in there if you want to. Let's go ahead and copy it and paste it. Command C, Command V, and it doesn't look like it did anything, but you've dropped another little oval right there. Push Command V again, and it'll drop an oval in the exact location that you started doing this. Bring that up a little bit. Or you could just go ahead and select them all, copy, Command V, and then you have your little ovals all the way down. Let's go ahead and knock one of these out. Select everything. And let's slide it over in the middle. And if you push Command J, come on. Yeah, if you push Command J, it'll snap to grid, and sometimes it doesn't want to center. So let's go ahead and push Command J, turn the snap to off, or you can draw the line every 0.5. Draw a line every. Wait, really? Alright, maybe you can't do 0.5. I could have sworn. Well, let's move this over to the center, and we're good to go. Now you notice nothing really seemed to have happened to our little rectangle over here, but if you select everything and then arrange, combine as compound, you notice that you've drilled little holes in your object. Now let's go ahead and jump out of it, and before we do anything else, let's go ahead and get our hot point to align to our object a little bit so that we can move this around without having to fudge with it too much. And you notice that we have a nice straight little rectangle with holes in it. Now to get that little arch look, what we want to do is add a bend and twist to it, and go to bend angle, and let's push 90. And you'll notice that right here on the edges there's a 90-degree angle between this line and this line. This is what we want. And if that's not what you want, there are ways to modify it in here. You can adjust your limits a little bit, and you notice it keeps the straight 90. Whatever the value is right here, it's going to keep it right here. And you can also bend it on the other axes too, but we're not going to mess with it that way. Let's go ahead and leave it just like this, and we're going to want to turn on caps lock and move the hot point over just to the end, And this isn't really going to make a difference in this next thing that we're going to do. But if you want to make this into a whole arch, this is kind of like a half a support. But if you want to turn it into a whole arch, what you can do is rest it like this, and then duplicate with symmetry on the x-axis, and you can set the offset it all you want to. Unless you know the exact value, sometimes it's a guessing game, but I'm going to guess it's probably 1. Oh, I was so off. But that's kind of one of the things you got to do. But you can slide this over, and it's the exact same arch. And you notice that it's seamless right here. You don't see a seam, and that's what we like. And one cool thing about this is you can export it if you want to. You can send it. You can export it to other programs as an object, and it's going to retain these. It's going to retain the same properties that you gave to it. Gave to it. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, it'll look really good in your steampunk scene. So anyway, that's how you do that. That's it for this time. I'm cripeman, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye.